Just be simple. This is going to be one of the most complex, intimate videos I've ever made because I am changing the evolution of the world today, now. And I am that I am so we can connect on this type of level. Just be simple is a way of life. Just be simple is a lifestyle. Just be simple is a effortless meditation, an effortless way of being. We're not thinking about what's next. We're just being. We're letting experiences flow to us. We're standing tall, grasping the moment that is upon us, and putting one foot in front of the other. We're acknowledging the things, circumstances, people, places that surround us. And we're not allowing ourselves to be washed away by the moment. We are becoming the moment. For people like us, life is slow in a powerful way. Because it's too much of a cliche for people to say life is too short, because it's not. Life is long and beautiful. Once you are going all in on your passions, gifts, and talents, you are now entering heaven. Then you got purgatory, the moments before you get to heaven, idealistically, right? And we hit this euphoric phase that is almost like you're on autopilot. That's what it may feel like, but you're just being. It's not robotic. It's not calculated. It's not automated. It's controlled, concise. And that's the misconception that outsiders don't see. They don't observe. And how don't you, you know, it baffles me how people can watch a game and not see the script within the game. It's clear as day he is cheating. It's clear as day she's cheating. It's clear as day. But that's how they built this world, off of plagiarism. But in school, they told us that cheating, plagiarism, is a crime. It's a felony. You get suspended, summer school, chastise you dumb for cheating, you don't study. But this is how they grew their empire, by cheating. Stealing the whole script, stealing the whole meta, and just taking it over here, taking 5 scripts instead of 10, putting them over there, taking 3 scripts from that 5, putting it over here, letting that accumulate. When you're just being, life is beautiful. Because you're going all in on what you care about. You're going all in on your passions. So you will have experiences, people, places, and things that are just so open and accustomed to your being. This is why you will go to anywhere in the world and people feel so compelled to talk to you, almost like they feel at home. And it's very interesting because I was mentioning this on stream a couple of days ago that when I was in middle school, high school, 16, 17, I was having conversations with people twice my age, men and women. They were asking me for advice. They were talking to me about things they never addressed and expressed to anybody else in their family, asking me for advice. Now, I don't chastise them for asking somebody who's 15, 16, 17 for advice and they're pushing 40. I'm not going to chastise them. There's just been some steps that they have skipped or missed out on due to circumstance in their life that I have had. That's okay. See, when you're just being, you're not better. You're just before. We are better. We are better. But we're just before. We're just before the curve. We're multiple steps ahead of the curve. And that was one of the most extensive, gut-wrenching, painful epiphanies that hit me when I was a kid. My thoughts, my impressions, and my expressions, they're right. They're righteous. They're just not right now. They're just not right now. They are not in this moment right now, but they're here. And they hear. This is energy, relationships, the job, the occupation, the money, the apartment, the penthouse, the crib, the car, the peace, the joy, the smiles, the laughs. You have it here. So then it can come here. But it's not here right now. Like I have water right here, right now. You have water within you. But how can you get a surplus, a multitude of water, which is called abundance? Divine timing. Just be. Just flow like water. Just flow. And I used to get so mad, y'all. I used to get so frustrated. I used to get so pissed off. Like, why and how don't they get it? Why and how don't they see it? And doing what I'm doing, guess what? I am exerting those energies that I had as a kid right now. The thoughts I had as a kid is happening right in front of y'all's eyes and right before mine. Because I wanted them to get it back then. So I used to confuse myself under the impression that I had to play catch up, like I was doing something wrong. I was doing too much or too little. Wrong. That's incorrect. I'm just being, which is the ultimate Goku Call of Duty level. That's the top of the top. So wealthy, rich billionaires wish they could just be. They wish they could have that type of peace. They wish they could have that type of fulfillment, enjoyment from what they're doing. But they can't. They don't feel it. It's not there. Because they rushed. They rushed. We're not forcing anything. We're not forcing anything or anybody in this life. Nothing. We just be simple. We just be. We let it happen. We let it take us where it needs to take us. It's divine timing. It's divine timing, y'all. You cannot rush. Mm. Yeah, it's deep. You can't rush what's meant to happen for you. You can't. You can't rush it. You can't force it. Why? If we all can learn from our mistakes, things that we took, things that we experienced, things that we did, things that we accomplished, things that we didn't accomplish, but we still went for it anyway. If we could become better men and women from those moments, how bad were they in the first place? You see, there's been so many moments where I would have an idea that I would want to execute on right now, but the intellectual property in my brain was only connected to it consciously, not subconsciously. So I couldn't, at the moment, I couldn't bridge the gap. And I kept telling myself that I can't bridge the gap until I realized the deep rooted power of my brain and the power of my subconscious mind. How many people do not utilize multiple skills and functions in their brain? They don't know how to articulate that because they just don't study. They don't research. They don't know. They don't want to know. But they want to know why they're still in the same position that they were in 3 years ago. They're still hanging around the same people they were hanging around in high school, and they're almost 30. It's no coincidence. You're not changing you're not evolving. You're not changing your identity. You just change where you live, maybe change your car, maybe change your clothes. You don't change your body, you don't change your mind, but you change all the other things. Thinking that that's going to make you more distinguished. Stop it. Stop it. When you are changing the evolution of your world, that's when you're changing the world. That's when you're in the process of changing the world because you do not need anybody. You do not need anybody to look at you for them to change their life. You don't need that. You don't need that. You don't want it either. Why? Because you're going to fuck up. You're going to have your pitfalls. You're going to have your disadvantages. Yeah, it's what come with it. But it's about how you look at those experiences. How you look at it. How do you view it when you're just sitting back and looking at what you just did or what you didn't do? Or when you look at somebody else do it and take full advantage when you had this same opportunity put in front of your face. Things start flashing in front of your face. And you start looking like, what the fuck did I miss out on? Now sometimes that was a bullet that you were supposed to miss. That bullet was not for you. It was for them. That chip was to get in a chocolate. Not yours. You know what I mean? Just be simple. It's the way of life. It's an energy signature. You know, that's why they ask you to sign your nature onto important documents. Getting a crib, car, signing a lease, getting a credit card, right? Signature and the date. You sign your nature away. Your nature is your energy. That's why whenever you are getting a new car, putting down payments on houses, apartments, penthouses, you're doing these businesses, Airbnbs and shit like that, taking out business loans, starting up business credit. What happens to your credit? What happens to your credit history? What happens to your credit score? it drops. Takes a hit. Why? Because you got to take a hit to learn how to get up. You got to take that. Look at where you're at, but you got to bite that bullet. You can't skip that step. Not with something like this. You can't skip that. You had a 750 credit score. You're getting a new car and a new crib all by yourself around the same time. You look up a month later, if that, and your credit score is a 560. Whoa. You are in the red. Yeah. But guess what? The same way you got it from 100 credit score, nothing, 0 to 500 to 760 to possibly 800. It's the same way you can go from 500 to get into your peak again, to getting past your peak and getting 850, 900. And then it's going to be a bigger house. You're going to do Airbnb. You're going to get rental properties. You're going to do all these different things, business credit and American Express, Capital One. You're going to get these new cards, business cards, and your credit's going to drop again. But your old peak will now be your new low. Think about that. And this is how you grow. This is how you elevate. You elevate, you inspire, and you motivate. Don't hate. It's not good for the body. It's not good for the mind. Why even give it that type of energy anyway? Why even let it have that type of enterprise on your brain anyway? Don't watch. If you are so connected to drama in 2024, you're done. You're done. Because if you can sit there and watch something that is depreciating your energy, which is your ability to see, feel, think, earn, build, create, well, I mean, if you can watch that, another man, another group of people talking about another man or a group of people for 15, 20 minutes on a podcast, and you are just so drawn, oh man. Only one could pray for somebody like you. Because then you will be posting Instagram quotes on your story about 2024. May January 2024 be the month and the year of wealth and success. We are on the 16th day of 2024. What you doing? You back to your old shit? You back to the bullshit again? Eating bad? Not focusing and prioritize your mental health? Exercising? Meal prepping? Cooking? Dieting? You back to your bullshit, huh? Yeah. You're not meditating anymore. You're not writing, journaling anymore. You're not taking yourself on them dates anymore. You're going to sleep later again. Go figure. Only one could pray for you. But when you're just being simple, there is no coincidences. What you do, how you do it, is all intentional. It's all intentional. It's all purpose driven. And where is it driving me? To elevate. It's like I'm purpose driven. So I'm purposely driving up the hill to get to my destination, to get to the Airbnb, to get to the house that's on top of the mountain. Yeah. That's where I'm supposed to be. That's where I'm meant to be. Up there. Feeling that altitude. Feeling that air up there on the mountain. Yeah. It's purpose driven. intentional. Move with intent. Move with purpose. Move with integrity. Stay solid on your square. Do not collaborate with energies that don't elevate and coincide with what you want to accomplish. Don't do it. Unless, there's always a but in the equation, right? Don't coincide with those type of energies unless you want to stay in the same spot. If you want to stay in the same spot, or if not, get lower than where you are, by all means, go ahead. Yeah, you may have more fun than, you know, because this type of journey, self-improving and being self-aware, learning consciousness, true consciousness, truth, facts, evidence about the world, yourself, you building your character development, you know, it gets boring. It gets lonely. But I wouldn't want it no other way. This is who I am. Not in a morbid tone, but I'm a lone wolf. This is what I do. This is what I've been doing. So why am I going to switch it up now? Especially when it's been working. Why would I switch up the program now and it has brought me multiple abundant flows of wealth? Why would I switch up? Why would you switch up? Why would you change that pattern now? Are you too distracted? Are you not focused enough? Are you moved by demons? Are you moved by ulterior? Yeah, 2024. We're not getting pushed and pulled no other way than where we are supposed to be. We're going to feel it where the wind blows. We're going to feel it. We're going to feel it. And it's going to pull on our shirt, and something in our mind and our body and our soul is going to tell us to don't hold its ground, right? This one in particular, hold your ground. And we're going to tighten up. But this is the mindful awareness that more of us need to be aware of 2024. You know, don't coincide with these type of energies 2024. Because they're going to depreciate you, demotivate you, de-emphasize, demoralize you and your morals. That's just the truth. What do you have over there that you cannot produce right here? What is over there? What is outside of you that you don't have right here in front? You got it all right here. When it is working, why switch it up? Why switch it up? It's producing you great results. Why would I switch it up? Why would you switch it up? Assets over liability, people. Assets over liabilities, people. Everything is an expense. Nothing on this plane is free. Nothing. But that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. You think you got somebody in your ear nagging you. You think that they are in a worse position than you are because they're talking to you about drama and some bullshit at work and da-da-da. But guess what? Guess what expense you're paying? Your attention, your ears, your patience. So it's going to take you longer to become patient because you are unaware that in this moment I am paying for something because I don't want to speak up. I'm going to speak behind a back, but I'm not going to say, hey, out of love, I don't want to know about what's going on at work anymore. I love you. I care about you. but I don't care to know about what's going on with your family if it's because it's always going to be drama. It's always going to be drama. And do I want to be a drama filled person? I didn't think so. I'm not going to start today. I'm not going to start this year. I wasn't doing it last year. I wasn't doing it the year before. I wasn't doing it the decade before. So I'm not going to start now. Every time I had friends, associates, people in my class, classmates, cousins who came around with that bullshit, I'm out. I'm out. Every time, never failed. I'm out. I'll see you later. Deuces. Non-negotiables. I'm not tolerating that. My peace, my happiness, this smile is not going away because you're mad. It's not going away. And you're going to get mad at me for smiling and laughing when you just want somebody to be mad with you. Just be simple lifestyle, y'all. Just be simple lifestyle, baby. Unmatchable. One of none. This is how you... Acquisition. We're acquiring shit. We're acquiring and requiring new shit, new creations, new beginnings, 2024. If it wasn't here before, don't check another store. Put that in your notes. If you didn't see it before, if you weren't doing it before, don't check another store. You need to check. You keep going from place to place, wasting gas. Wasting gas looking dumb. It's not helping. Sit in the parking lot for 30 minutes. Think about what you did. Go home. Keep the lights off. Look at your ceiling. Look at your damn ceiling. Okay? But that's the video. Love, positivity, prosperity, and elevation to all my people, man. You need it. I need it. We need it. We're putting the wrong people in positions to feed us knowledge. I'm going to say that again. We're putting the wrong people in high positions to feed us knowledge. Wrong. Bad. Use y'all discernment. Be intentional. Be intentional. Be aware. There's a lot of spooky things happening on this social media football field. People got some crazy cleats. They got some sticky gloves. It's getting spooky out here, y'all. You know, on the basketball court, they got some places on the basketball court that's a little too jumpy. If you take a couple steps, you jump on this like you at Sector 6, you at Sky Zone. Whoa. But if you are outsider looking in, you're not gonna be able to see the game. You're not gonna be able to see the trampoline that's underneath the hardwood. You got nosebleed seats. Even if you courtside, you wouldn't be able to see that. It's happening so fast, right? People moving and yeah. Stay aware, stay conscious. Stay conscious, man, and love. Love shit around you, love yourself, and just be. Flow. Don't go with the flow like a dead fish. Create the flow. Love the flow. Embrace the flow. Y'all have a great day, great night, great afternoon. Take care of yourself. And make sure today you do something great for yourself, for your future self, and change your identity. Change who you were. Stop viewing who you are now as who you were yesterday. Love y'all, man. Take care.